Yes, good evening to the LLM research scholars. And today that I am going to make a deliberations on the one of my research scholar and who has sent me the research proposal. I told him that I'm going to make the deliberation at the 5 o'clock, but because of various other reason, I could not make it out. And that's why that I indicated that let me start from the 7 o'clock. And even I have given some more time for them to join it, but I could not see that they would join. Anyway, that I will give some of the instruction to my new LLM research scholars, those who are going to write the proposal. So this is one of our candidate is research proposal, and when he wrote the 1.1 introduction, but yes, fundamental rule is there when you want to write it, and this is the heading, research proposal heading, and this is the side heading. 1.1 introduction is a side heading. There is a fundamental rule is that heading which comes under center of the page should be always the bold and all capital letters without any punctuation it should end. And it also goes with the subheading means down. When you write the chapter 1, then the subheading would be the general introduction. It is a procedure. When you come to the matter of this side heading is concerned, side heading never be in capital letters. Especially this introduction will not be in capital letters because he sent the PDF format. That's why I could not change it now. Otherwise, I would have to give it. It should be a small letters. Like because even if I type also, it will not work over there. But I can show you how it should be written here. For instance, there is written 1.1, and now I will show you that how it should be written. The 1.1. Yes. So 1.1 here, 1.1, see here, and there will not be any for this 1.1. So it should be introduction. This is the style. Of course, I will magnify it. I will increase its font to so that you could see it. So it should be written in this manner. 1.1 introduction. See, I should be the capital letter and the rest of the other letters should be small letters. So that is the style of writing 1.1 introduction. So now let us go back to our studies concern. Yes, I am not going through the content of it. So, in the historical jurisprudence of human being, it was a point of time man was found already subject into the hands of the state, which was capable of controlling the day-to-day life of a man. In this relationship between a man and the state government and the society plays a responsibility. So, I am not going through the content of it, but I am mostly concentrating on the format. That is a very important factor. See, when you go for the a mourning, that is a misiba, and you don't go with the flying colors, either you go in the white dress or you go in the black dress. So a format is very much important when you are writing either the dissertation or the thesis. Generally, we will say the dissertation for the LLM and thesis for the PhD. So that is the nomenclature that we use it. When you come to the 1.1.1, he is the administrative law. I don't know why he made here the 1.1 administrative law should come in this picture. Because in the research proposal, I did not find what is the research topic here. They should have write the research topic, then they have to write the research proposal and what topic that he is going to deal it. So here 1.1.1 administrative law that is said. See, when you write the administrative law, there is another fundamental point here is, see, this is the administrative law. This is not the style of writing. And A should be capital letter. Okay, rest of the other should be small letters. And the law, and when you write the law, it should be in this manner. Like here I am showing for your instance. They said 1.1.1 administrative law. So let me make add administrative law. And this is the style you have to adapt it. Then A should be the capital letter and also L should be the capital letters. So every word, first letter should be the capital letter, except proposition, conjunctions, and articles. That one should have to keep in your mind. I don't know whether you know it, propositions, conjunctions, and articles. Please go through the dictionary and you could understand what is conjunction. See, I am speaking about here. See, all the all the words first letter should be capital letters, except the conjunctions, articles, and I say proposition, not preposition, proposition. So this is the way that we have to make. All the words of first letter should be, see the letters should be capital letters except the conjunctions, article and prepositions. So this is the fundamental rule when you are writing the side heading. The way of writing the side heading, this is the equation which I want to say to you. So now let us go back. Now let us go back to our work is concerned. Again, I'm not referring to the content here. It is defined as a law related to the control of the government power in England, where there is a supremacy of the parliament, and so on and so forth. Now let us go to the 1.1.2, the means to check the administrative powers. The means to check the administrative powers. And there I told you that every word, first word should be the capital letters. And if you follow the equation that this M should be the capital letters and TO2 is an auxiliary, we could not make it a capital letter here. And C should be the capital letters and A should be the capital letter, administrative, and P should be the capital letter. That is the equation that you have to make it out. So to an auxiliary verb plus conjunctions and prepositions plus articles, these are not should be the capital letters because they are the connecting what I say words or connecting things to the sentence or yes, we can say the sentence preferably. So when you want to say that here the footnote, they said H full stop W full stop R Wade and CF4 is the administrative law and the 18th is the Oxford Institute Press London page 4. See the citation which is made here is it is not in a proper way. For instance, I will select it and because it is a PDF format, I don't know whether I can copy it or not. But let me try it so that I could show you the way it should be written. The way it should be written. Okay. Yeah, it has copied anyway, but let us see that how it should be written over there. So whenever you're writing the footnote, especially the way that you are supposed to write it, because the candidate has written this manner. The candidate has written in this manner. So now let us see that what is the Professor Hussain would like to say is, when you are writing such a thing, please keep in the mind, always, you have to write in this way, Vade, comma, HWR, you can write it. If you want to say that there is a style of writing either and or ampersand or the symbol, this is called ampersand, which is equivalent is and. The spelling is AMPERSAND, ampersand. And the equivalent is and. So that is the Latin terminology. So now let's force, then CF. So this is the style of writing. So after that one, then whenever you are writing the administrative law, actually the title of the book. Then when the title of the book is concerned, you should write in italics administrative law. So when you want to make it italics, how to do? You can select it, administrator, then you go to the cursor, take you to the italics I, then you press it. Automatically that it will become a administrative law. And after the title is concerned, that you have to write the full stop. So any title, either newspaper title or the you can say the book title or the any title, it should be in the italics and it ends with the full stop. So that is the style of writing. When your matter comes to the next edition that you want to write it, yes, the style of writing is eighth. This is the, of course, there should not be italics again. We should make it out. The eighth, this is the way, eighth, E, capital E, and small d full stop. That is the style of writing. So eighth is the eight is the Arabic numeral, and then th should be added there. Then the E should be capital letter and D should be small letter. That is an abbreviation, and any abbreviation ends with the full stop. So that is the 18th edition. Then we will come to the Oxford University Press London page. The candidate has written in that way. This is not the way of writing how it could be. So what the style of writing is concerned, then I will show you that. After the edition is concerned, then the part is called imprint. The imprint, I will say the imprint, imprint, imprint. Imprint means it consists of three prongs. Three prongs. One is place of publication, and second is name of the publisher, and the third one is year of publication. So this is called imprint. It is having the three prongs. Number one is place of publication, and the number two is name of the publisher, and number three is year of publication. So when you follow this one, at that instance, you should have to write in this manner. Imprint means, why it is showing that? Yeah, imprint means it consists of the three prongs. One is the place, one is it should be there, A, place of publication. And the second one is the name of the publisher. Yeah, should be there. And the third one is year of publication. And the third, it should be the, no sound please. So it should be there. The third year is year of publication. So this is the style of writing when you are writing the imprint. What are the imprint is there? Imprint is consisting of the three prongs. Number one is the place of publication. Number two is the name of the publisher. And number three is the place of publication. So year of publication. So now let us go through the what our friend has written is. Then let us see that. Number one, Oxford University Press, we can say it's in London. So you have to write London. The next is, for instance, Oxford University Press. This is second one. And there should be year is there. There should be year. Year is missing. And should be year. Then, if you want to specify the page number, the style of writing the page is, if it is a single page is there, you have to write small p full stop 4. If there are many pages are there, then you can write with the many pages. For many pages, you have to write p full stop, say 4, then 2, say about 8, 4 to 8 pages. Small p means particular pages, full stop, it is 4 to, of course we don't write 2, but generally we will make the 8, or we will make it like that. Or sometimes no, we cannot make the hyphen, we will make 4 to 8. So this is the another style that you have to make it out. But in general, we don't write the TO2, but we can write the hyphen, HYPHEN hyphen 4 to 8. This is the style. In case if there are 2 pages consecutive in nature, consecutive in nature, means consecutive pages, in other words. For instance, small p, say 4, we don't write 2, 5 or 4 hyphen 5. But what you have to write is, which is the correct form is, you have to write PP full stop, then 4, then you can give the space and write the 5. This is the style of writing. If the consecutive pages are there, only two, then we won't write the hyphen, 4 hyphen 5 or 4 2 5, but we write the 4 ampersand. That is the equivalent is English is and, there is a symbol 4 and 5. That is the style of writing. So this is the way we have to write it. The footnote is concerned if it is the double author book is there. So it is the footnote also should have to follow a particular style of writing, and that writing should be made it over here. Now let us come to the second footnote. They say EBIT. EBIT is a Latin terminology. And our learned friend, the supervisee, wrote I, capital IBIT. But one thing is very much clear over there, which I want to show for each and every student is concerned. Every footnote ends with the full stop or period. So when you go through the point here, see, after PG wrote, no, it should be written only small p full stop 4. After 4, there should be a full stop. That is, a fundamental rule is that every footnote ends with the full stop. I repeat, every footnote ends with the full stop. That is a very important factor. So every footnote ends with the full stop. That is the main factor. When you are writing the ibid also footnote, and it should be end with the full stop. So here ibid is there, but when you write the ibid is a Latin terminology. When you are writing the Latin terminology, the fundamental rule is all Latin terminology ends terminology should be in italics. Then ibid should be in italics. Ibid, and you can select it. Then go to the cursor, take the cursor to the I and ibid. Then every footnote ends with the full stop. That's what I showed. Then it should be full stop. So that is the R period, we can say. So that is the style of writing when you are writing it. So now let us go further, because I am not going the content of it. I am giving only the format, means what should be there, how it should be there. Of course, here they made the pagination bottom in the center. Of course, that depends upon the university where the page number should be there. Okay, now let us go. There is no controversy in it, because each university having their own style of writing the pagination, either in the center of the page or Arabic numerals or any other things are concerned. So now let us go to there are several means of establishing the law to citizens and so on and so forth, then full stop. Yes, one thing should be very much clear, I want to make it out here is, always keep in the mind, after the full stop, only the footnote comes. Not before the full stop, there should be a footnote. So that is, suppose if it is a double inverted comma is concerned, at that instance, full stop, double inverted comma ends, then the footnote should be followed. So that is the style of writing. Again, I will say that 2 point. See, here our learned friend, they said, here, when you want to make it 1.1, 1.1 introduction, they made it up. And now the question comes, there is a 2 school of thought are there. A 1 will not come without 0. That is the 1 school of thought. So here, for instance, let me presume it is a chapter 1. Let us presume it. I say let us presume it. It is a chapter 1. Then I will show you the way we should be written. For instance, you can say Of course, I remove the italics here. And I told you that always heading, this is a heading. Let you presume that chapter 1. See, this is the style I adapted it. Of course, depend upon a school of thought or chapter, they will write hyphen and Arabic numeral 1. Sometimes we will write, but this is my style of writing. Chapter 1, I write in this style. Of course, not necessarily one should have to write in the, it depend upon the style is concerned. You can write also like this, chapter 1. So these are the different styles. The people will adapt it depending upon the style that you want. But among the chapter and Arabic numeral 1 and chapter ONE 1, now you tell me which is more impressive. Means impressive means which looks very good to your eyes and ears. That is called impressive. If you see the both of them, the impressive is this one. Chapter 1 is more impressive than the chapter Arabic numeral 1. So let us presume this is the center of the page and this is the heading. The heading should be in that manner. Let us now I remove this one and chapter 1, this is the heading. Now the heading should be the center of the page. Means now I am centering it. Center of the page. This is the heading. And then general introduction. See, I say general introduction. This is the heading, chapter 1, and this is the subheading, chapter 2. Now, every heading and every subheading should be center, bold, and does not ends with any punctuation. I did not keep any punctuation here. Full stop, comma after one. Neither I put it after introduction, full stop, comma one. That means either the heading is concerned or subheading concerned. Both should be in the capital letters. I mean bold letters, bold and capitals. Bold means you make it. This is bold. Here I am showing B. This is bold and capital letters. So all should be capital letters and bold. This is the style of writing, the heading and subheading. And regarding the side heading concerns that I already told you that when your side heading concern that you have to write the adapt the style 1.0 introduction. See, this is the way that you are supposed to write. And this is called Sharvaro style or Professor Hussain style. Here we write chapter 1 and it is the heading and this is the subheading. Then 1.0 is a side heading and the style of writing is C. 1.0 I did not put again point after 0. Then I should be the capital letters and the rest of the other letters should be small letter. So that is the style of writing 1.0. So one should have to adapt it. So when you say 1 it is, then 1.0. Suppose some school of thought say, see chapter 1 is, chapter 1 you wrote it, so it is deemed to be the 0. And here 1.1. So better you start, you write the chapter 1 here and the general introduction, then you start with the 0 because 1 will not come without 0. So 0, 1 to 9, that is the style of writing. Without 0, there would not be any 1. So 1.0 introduction, so that the way that you do supposed to write it. Now let us go to our study and here when you say certain things, it should be 1.0 and then write the introduction, the I should be the capital letter and the rest of the letters should be a small letter because side heading, already I give the equation and it should be written in such a manner. So now let us go further and EBD is a Latin terminology, hence it should be in italics. And I told you already that every footnote ends with the full stop. And that is a very much important factor. Participants, I don't know whether you are there or not because I could not see you, any one of you. But anyway, that I made the notification a bit to 5 o'clock, but I later switched to 7 o'clock, but nobody is present. I don't know whether you are enjoying the time of this Sunday or the short notice may be there. But anyway, that is Let us make a beginning, otherwise it will not be quite good. So now let us go to the next is concerned. Now, when the matter comes to here 2, then what I told you, 2.0, the background to the study, because always background to the study is a side heading. So when you are writing the side heading, I already told you that side heading should be always, like I told you, that 2.0. What they said, or a student, he said 2.0, not this. Yeah, background to the study. Now let us see the how you have to write the background to the study. So this is the way you have to write. Background to the study. This is the style of writing. Why I told you, I gave the equation. Whenever the side heading should be there, every word first letter should be capital letter and other letter should be small letter. Then there is no auxiliary to, capital, no conjunctions, no prepositions, and no articles. Should be capital letter. Now you may ask me, sir, what is preposition? Under, of, on, near, at, above, of. These are all prepositions. And conjunctions, a and the and is a coordinating conjunction, and there is a but. They are the subordinating conjunctions. And when you come to the matter of the articles are concerned, number one, a and an indefinite article, and T, he is a definite article. So these should not be a capital letters. That is the equation. So now you will go further. See, I am not going to the content of it, whether content is the proper way it is written, in the proper, what I say, tense they followed it, and whether they followed the simple sentences, or the complex sentences, or compound sentences, or complex and compound sentences, and how it will be, I'm not going through the point of view of a particular thing. Now let us only see the Constitution. See, for instance, they written the Constitution they wrote here, which I highlighted here. See, when you want to emphasize, you put the double inverted comma here, and again double inverted comma here. But I don't know from where this is, that is called square bracket or circular bracket. Sorry, it is a circular bracket or round bracket. And here arrestor it is. Then where is the starter? I did not see the starter here anywhere. Yeah, here it is the starter. Here it is a starter, and here is a arrestor. It's well and good. Here onwards, here in onwards, referred as the Constitution. But here the wordings are different. He used here onwards, not after referred as, no. Here onwards referred as the Constitution. So at that time, you have to put, yeah, it is a proper style. But generally, when you are keep that, I don't think that there would be footnote is necessary unless until it's more specific. Because here they say Constitution of the United Republic of Tanzania. It's very good. And within parenthesis is a Sharvaro style to say parenthesis, not circular bracket. And they say 1.8 minutes. Is it? And meeting warning. Continue. So here, what we want to say is, it is a parenthesis or the round bracket or circular bracket. Herein was referred the Constitution enough. And you need not to put the footnote, because already here you made it clear. Constitution. When all this thing is there, here onwards referred in the Constitution, again you need not to put the here the footnote. So it is unnecessary to keep the footnote here. What I want to say is, again we will go further. What is the thing is given over here? See, again he wrote Ramadani SLA. Yes, here it is a Ramadani is a surname, and these are the first and second name simultaneously, one after another, SLA. But if you happen to see the first citation, what he made it here, see, here HWR and Wade. But if the next footnote they said, the Wade should come first, then comma HWR. In the same way, Forsyth should come first and CF should be followed later. That is the proper style of writing. So what I want to say is, we never write, see here I have shown you the example which should be written. See, Wade you have to write first, then HWR, and the continuation goes with the comma, and is the ampersand, force with comma, CF, administrative law. This is the style of writing one should have to adapt it. See, in the first footnote, they adapted this style, but the second and the subsequent footnote, they adapted the different style. It means there is no consistency in writing the referencing. That's what I want to say is. And here again they said judicial review administrative action as a primary vehicle for the protection of the human rights and rule of law. And this is all the title of the book, or paper, or article, either research paper or an article. So this is a paper, a research paper, and that is the title. But I told you already, either the book title or the case, means title of the case, or it is a journal title. One should have to keep in mind, article of the title should be in a small inverted comma. Sometimes you read the double inverted comma, but it should not be in italics. If it is published in the journal title should be in italics, and the title of the research work should not be in italics. So if you want to very specify a single inverted comma, you can keep it here up to the law, then ends with a single inverted comma. But a paper presented to the Southern African Chief Justice Conference, but this is a paper presented in the Southern Chief Conferences. At that instance, you need not to keep a single inverted comma or double inverted comma, because it is a conference paper. It is not a journal article or a research paper in a journal. So it's a conference, you can write as it is at Kasane, Botswana, and full stop 7th to 8th August, then comma should be followed, then the year 2009, then year always ends with a full stop, and I showed you that is the page 1 is there, then the small p full stop and 1 and full stop, because all footnotes ends with the full stop. I repeat, all footnotes ends with the full stop. So then small p full stop, 1 full stop, it should be come over there. This is the style of writing of the footnote here. So now let us go to the next footnote is concerned for the Constitution of United Republic of Tanzania, comma 1977, and it ends with the full stop. It ends with the full stop. Sometimes they will write amended time to time within parentheses. Yes, they can show it if they want to show it amended time to time within parentheses. Parenthesis means circular bracket or a round bracket and ends with a full stop because I told you already that every footnote, I repeat, every footnote ends with a full stop. Then the next is a log site R. This is a way of writing the different style. Opposite, that is another OP. Opposite is another style of writing, but so located at the site article. Yes, Salman Loenge. Yes, you are waiting. You know, I will. Yeah, Karibu sana Loenge. Salman Loenge. Yeah, that I am discussing your paper only, and there I made it your footnote is concerned. I don't know LOC location citation, but generally OP citra. That is the terminology they use it. I don't know why you use this terminology of article. Just you can say that merely article A capital letter small r t full stop 330 and within parenthesis 3, that is the article 30 and subarticle 3. And are you hearing me, Solomon Loinge? I repeat, are you hearing me? Unmute and say. See, there are
I'm hearing
buttons are
you.
there. Mute and
Yes,
unmute is
I'm
there.
hearing you.
Yes, 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 that is. And this LOCCIT written. And I don't know why you wrote this LOCCIT. Do you find that location citation? What it means?
Oh,
Did you see that what I highlighted here? This is the footnote 5. You wrote capital L O C full stop C small c I T comma you wrote. What is the purpose of writing? And what it means? At least you
uh,
tell me.
yeah, it means there's a citation before. The same citation is, there's a citation before.
So can you write like that LOCCIT? If it is a citation before,
Yeah,
either
locks it.
either you can
Locks it.
say
Locks
IBID.
it.
If it is above,
Yeah, it's
you
like,
can say IBID.
no, locks it means there's another citation before the next, well, for the last citation.
Okay, let me
So
check it.
if there's another citation before, yeah.
LOC and you wrote in this manner. LOCCIT. That is the style that you CIT. Okay, let me check it. What is their intention? LOCCIT, Wikipedia, that is Latin, short for locus citato, meaning in the place cited.
Yes.
In the
Yeah,
place cited
yeah.
is a footnote or endnote term used to repeat the title and page number for a given. As far my knowledge
Okay.
goes, I never come across this LOC full stop site in the footnote.
Okay.
It is the old style of writing, short for loco citato, meaning in the place cited, is a footnote or
Okay.
endnote term used to repeat the title and page number for a given.
Okay.
This is okay. What is the difference? This opposite we can write it. Opposite means
Yeah,
it
opposite.
gives
Okay.
the other meaning here. The
Okay.
opposite
Thank
is
you.
typically is Asante sana, sikiliza darasa. Mungu akubariki na kukulinda.